experience the rewards of our curiosity.
Giants went on to win the Super Bowl that year. I mean, you can get momentum from this game getting into the very end.
Yeah, that was the last time we saw a scenario very similar to this. Now, to be fair, both of those teams, I believe, were 8-7 that year, so a little different than what we're seeing this year. But they always say all you got to do is get in, and you could just hear it in Ezekiel Elliott's tone. Even the swag is a little bit back from guys like DeMarcus Lawrence, who say the sky's not the limit, was the words that he used this week. And look, it helps when you're beginning to see some continuity. We'll start with offense and where we're seeing that happen. A 3-game win streak. This is the first 3-game win streak that Andy Dalton has enjoyed since his time with the Bengals back in 2015 when they went on an 8-0 run. And then during that same time frame, this 3-game win streak, this offense is averaging a total of 257 yards on that side of the ball. Andy Dalton has only thrown 1 pick. This has been a year with all sorts of unique challenges. They played with 4 quarterbacks this year. And it was Mike McCarthy this week who said, I wouldn't recommend it. But still, they are managing to get this thing done. I do have a fun fact. I always love when our research department sends us these little nuggets and people can talk about this in front of their TVs at home by themselves on New Year's. But they've only been 8 teams since 1950 who have made it to the playoffs with 4 quarterbacks. Andrew, you're pretty smart. I'll throw this one out there to you first.
Garrett just texted. Hold on. Is it? Oh, no, it's a different one. I have no. Oh, was it the Daltons?
Things that make you go, You know what, guys? This is a weekend for us. Yeah. When you think about the Dallas Cowboys, all you can do is say, Seriously, I'm dead serious. Think about the Cowboys right now. Think about the Cowboys. Think about the position we're in right now. What's at stake at the end of the season? Last game. Isn't this deja vu? I wasn't going to go live today. I really wasn't. I was relaxing, watching a movie with the kids. I watched the new movie, Soul. It was pretty good. It almost had me in tears. You know, Disney, they do it to you every time. You know, those Disney movies, they're hard to watch because they're so relatable. And they make you cry on purpose. But anyway, that's why I'm wearing the shades. I'm trying to hide my eyes. But anyway, things that make you go, That's where we are right now as Cowboy fans. They make you go, Yeah. I'm at a state right now. And you can put anything behind you want to. Are we going to win tomorrow? Are we going to lose tomorrow? Are the Redskins going to win tomorrow? Are the Redskins going to lose tomorrow? How are the Eagles going to play? Are they tanking? They already got like 9 or 10, 20 guys out, on purpose. And I told y'all, what did I say? I said, I was joking, but I was serious at the same time. I said the Eagles, out of spite, are probably going to take it easy and lose on purpose tomorrow, just so we don't get in there. Yeah. So for all of y'all that are excited about tomorrow, excited the Cowboys may get in there, not only do we got to win our game, but the Redskins got to lose too. And as bad as we hate the Eagles, we need them to help us. Isn't that sad? When you think about it, you're a Cowboy fan, die hard. Everybody was talking about, oh, tank. But they reeled us back in. Start winning 3 games in a row against teams under 500. Everybody's riding Andy Dalton's nutsacks. He looks so good versus teams under 500. Oh, who needs Dak Prescott? We got Andy Dalton. Yeah, he looks really good against teams under 500. Yeah. Where was this intensity against the Ravens, against Pittsburgh, against the Cardinals, against Washington 2 times in a row, who swept us, and now we need them to lose? The Rams. Yeah. Where was all this 3-0, Cowboys look great, power ranking talk earlier this season? See, we wouldn't be in this predicament if we would have been doing what we were supposed to do earlier this season. Every other team that's winning now, that has the potential and that deserves, yeah, that's right, I said it, deserves to be in the playoffs, had the same problems we did. Yeah, COVID-19 is everywhere. Yeah, it's not just in Dallas. Everybody missed out on preseason. Not just in Dallas. Everybody had injuries. Not just in Dallas. Yeah. So there's no excuse for the Dallas Cowboys. Once again, they got us at the end of the season. It almost seems like it's on purpose. Think about it. There's a lot of people in the comments. I go back and look at the videos, live streams that I've made. And there's a lot of fans out there, Cowboy fans, questioning my loyalty to this team just because I'm speaking facts. Robbie Radford, you said facts in the comments section. I can't do that. I get in trouble for doing that. I get shot down for speaking facts. I get shot down for speaking, for being realistic. Yeah. If you want somebody to do that, you need to go. If you want to hear positive things all the time when there's so much negative wrong with this team, you need to stop right now and go to somebody else's channel. Because you're not going to get that here. I'm not going to give you the sympathy card here. I am going to tell you exactly the way it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything to get a view. I'm not going to tell you to watch me instead of anybody else to get a view or to get paid or to benefit. I'm going to tell you exactly the way it is. They do it to us every year. That's what it seems like. They lose, and they win a couple of games, and they beat teams under 500, and they get on a winning streak, and here we go. Will the Dallas Cowboys get into the playoffs? And we get all happy again. Yeah, that's what happens. We get all happy again. Like, hey, we got a good chance, guys. We have a good chance. We can sneak in through the back door and get in the playoffs. But all we need is help from the Philadelphia Eagles, who has one championship and still don't know what to do. Don't know how to act. One ring. Don't know how to act. But we need help from them. Do you think from 1 minute that they're going to help us? Could you honestly? Why you think they're not playing nobody? I'm going to watch the game tomorrow. It's a 12 o'clock game. I'm going to watch the game tomorrow. And I don't know how I'm going to be. I can't even say I'm going to be nonchalant, excited, mad, upset, disappointed. I don't know. It's pretty sad, though, because of the circumstances. Gemini, you're exactly right. It's going to be a long off season. Yeah. A very long off season. And you know how long it is for football, how long it takes for football season to come back around. Yeah, it's forever. Yeah. But I just decided I'd get on here and say how I feel just for a moment. I'm not gonna be on here long. Kellen Moore is going to sign a 3-year deal extension as our offensive coordinator. Don't even know how to feel about that. I don't know whether to be mad, sad, happy, disappointed. That's another thing that makes you go, Because when I got the alert, I looked at it and I read it. I said, I promise you I did. And yeah. They baited us in. Thomas Garrett, they baited us in. They made us think Kellen Moore was going to go because everybody was kind of on the same page about almost kind of moving on from him. Yeah. Almost kind of moving on from him, maybe trying somebody different, maybe a little bit more experienced, older, been with different teams, you know. But that's the direction I was going in. But all Jerry Jones, all they need is an alibi. And their alibi is just 3 games in a row. Yeah, that's their alibi for not making any changes. 3 games in a row. We're on a 3-game winning streak, guys. And I tell you, our guys have played wonderful. I don't want to be elementary. I don't want to be trite, but and I don't mean to be facetious, but I tell you, let me tell you this. Me being the owner / general manager of this team, we've done a heck of a job with this football club. McCarthy's done a good job of keeping these guys' heads on straight, and we've played wonderful. These 3 games are won. That's all I need. That's all Jerry needs is these 3 games. And he's not looking at everything else. All the dumb plays and getting into the red zone and kicking field goals. Not looking at none of that. None of that matters. None of that counts. But he takes this 3-game winning streak and justifies it and makes the finalization. I don't even know if that's a word, but it sounds right, goddammit. On signing Kellen Moore for a 3-year extension. Like I said, I don't know whether to be mad or be, because Kellen Moore's done some okay things at times. He's opened the playbook. He's been okay. There's been times where he's been stupid. There's been times where he's just been like, oh shit, good play. Not really consistent, but he's still kind of new. Let me just give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess. He's still kind of new, still in the learning transitional process. And that's where we're going to go with that. We're going to give him a 3-year extension. I guess who else is out there? They don't want to put up with anybody else. They don't want to interview anybody. They don't want to look at resumes. So we just, we're going with Kellen Moore. Okay, it's simple. We've had Kellen Moore since 2018 at OC. Have we done anything since? No, we haven't. Just answer my own question. No, we haven't. It's still early, though. 3-game winning streak against teams under 500. Then we give him an extension. Don't know how to feel about it. That's why you don't hire your homeboys. Because it's hard to get rid of them. You can't get them. You can't fire them. You can't tell them to quit. You don't mix business with pleasure. Because Kellen Moore is almost like family. He played quarterback for us, backup, sat on the bench, he's been around. It's some negatives and positives in there, but you don't want to reach out, at least get somebody else a shot at interview to see, I feel like I'm not upset, I'm not mad, but I just feel like back to the drawing board again. It's a circle. It's a cycle. They got us in this limbo as a fan base, as a supporter of the team. We're in limbo again. Like, well, okay, we're on a 3-game winning streak, and we got a lot of guys hurt. Okay, see, we got a lot of guys hurt too. 1980. See, what you're not understanding is we don't have Dak. We don't have our offensive line. There are a lot of guys out. Collins is out. Tyron Smith is out. But Jerry, it's so much negative. It's more negative than positive. We're 6-9. Well, we had 1980, we had Corona, but but Jerry, we're not the only team with Corona. I know that. I know it. But we had it, and we've been affected by it. But other teams have been able to be successful this year with everything that we have took on. What's wrong with us? Why is it that we get on a 3-game winning streak at the end of the season? Why couldn't we get on that 3-game winning streak You know, when we were playing those really good teams, the Buffalo Bills on Thanksgiving. Or was that Thanksgiving? I think it was. No. That was Washington Redskins. I think Buffalo was like a week before that, or maybe a week after. I don't know, somewhere around there. We could at least beat Washington one time. At least once. We didn't. They swept us. So even if we make it to the playoffs, is it like, do we deserve that shit? I mean, I'm just, what the fuck? It's almost like, okay, say Washington loses tomorrow. Just say they magically, deliciously lose to the Philadelphia Eagles tomorrow. And we get it, and we beat the Giants, and we get in there. It's almost like I cheated on the test. I'm looking, oh, okay. Then I turn in my test, and the teacher, oh, okay, you did a good job. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, but I still don't know the answer. Yeah, I passed. I cheated to get in there. But on the next test, it's going to be some of the same answers that was on this test. And I don't know them because I cheated to get in there. I know I'm not good enough, but I'm here anyway. Does that make sense? I'm here anyway. But I don't know the answers to this test because I cheated. Or I was depending on somebody else to get me through this. Am I supposed to be happy? Am I supposed to base my love for this team off of that? Think about that. You didn't think about it like that, did you? Like, oh, yeah, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I'm glad we're winning. I'm glad we might get in the playoffs. But wait a minute. Damn, we in the playoffs, but we still don't know the answers to this test. But these other teams that's in here that deserve to be in here, I'm looking around at them and they got their cap and gowns on. Their families is here taking pictures because their child's about to graduate. What am I doing here? Am I happy? Right there, that make you go, damn. That 1980 ain't as dumb as I thought he was. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, Thomas. Uh-huh. Crazy. Crazy chips and dips. Yeah. But back to Kellen Moore. Well, not really back to Kellen Moore, because I didn't say all I had to say. If you missed it, rewind it. But mixed emotions about Kellen Moore right now as we speak. I was hoping to get something different. I was hoping, and you see how they did us? They said, oh, we're Jerry Jones is encouraging. Remember that? Y'all saw that, right? Jerry Jones is encouraging Kellen Moore to take the Boise State job. Man, they threw us off, didn't they? See how they do us? They make, yeah, man, they get us back in. Yeah, Kellen Moore about to take this. Yeah, yeah, right. We're about to get a new offensive coordinator, y'all. I'm going to start watching again. And then, boom, right at the last minute, Kellen Moore signs three-year extension. Is this about us or them? Have you ever asked yourself that? Is this about the Cowboy fans supporting the team or them? Yeah. You know what, Warren? I hope so. I hope so. That's why I got mixed emotions. I hope so. Because I did give him the benefit of the doubt. Still giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's young. He's still young. What, 2 years at OC? Yeah. Winner said after hearing this, they better. I know, right? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, after hearing this, yeah, they better. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to even get on Dak because I'm not. That's not even worth. Because right now, all the Dak haters, they're feeding off this 3-game winning streak. This is their firepower. This is all they have. Some stats here and there, but they're really, oh yeah, against teams under 500. Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna just end that right there. I'm not gonna even entertain the Dak and Dalton issue, situation. I'm not gonna even do that because it's not even worth it. I'm not feeding into that negative energy. Just not gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, Kellen Moore, 3-year extension. I want to ask you guys. I done said how I pretty much felt about the situation. I want to ask how you guys feel. Everybody write in the comment section how you feel about the situation, and I'll co-sign off of that. Yeah. Him and that. Yep. You know what? That's yeah. I'm on that same page as well. Kellen Moore, and I said it. Kellen Moore has done some good things. His play calling has been, he's dug in the playbook a little bit. But my thing is in the red zone where we lose our creativity. And maybe it's personnel. Maybe it's because we don't have the offensive line, because the offensive line has to get tougher in the trenches in the red zone and goal line offense. And we just don't have that push. So maybe that could be it. Maybe that's why he kind of runs out of, certain plays that we think he should do that he doesn't do because we don't have the personnel for it up front. So, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. But as far as getting up the field, we've been pretty successful, but it's been against some good teams as well every now and then, but it's been mostly against teams under 500, and that's what scares me about it. But like I say, Kellen's okay at times, but I think he just needs the personnel in order to really, really be a good offensive coordinator, and we haven't had that. So I will say that. He just hasn't stunk. And I'm like, oh man, God, why did we call? At times we're like, why did we call that play? And I'm pretty sure y'all have said it too. Like, what? It's 3rd and 5, and it's 3rd and 3, and you pass. It's 3rd. You got the highest paid running back, and but maybe he has a reason. We don't have that offensive line push like we needed. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an offensive coordinator. I'm not out there. I got the best seat in the house, which is at home. We were able to see the field and all that stuff, and maybe we can see things that he can't. But I don't know. We'll see. What's up, Dave? I'm shocked about the extension. Thomas, what you got? I'm shocked about the extension. He better do better than 1980. Y'all know that Jerry Wayne is good at teasing for. Yeah, man. I agree. Let's see. Chantel, I feel the way you feel. Much too late to play now. Should have done this. You ever getting without depending on someone else? Yeah. Exactly. It happens every It's been happening recently. I'm not gonna say every season, but it's been happening recently. He's a new school OC. Y'all want old school. I don't think it's the fact of us wanting old school. I think we just want consistency. And it's kind of hard, like I just said, like I've been saying, it's kind of hard to have consistency when you don't have your personnel at 100% out there. So offensive line is the most important thing on the field. I don't care if you got 3 receivers that are unstoppable and one of the best running back, or supposed to be one of the best running backs in football, highest paid running back in football or whatever, and then a backup that's just as good with Pollard. If you don't have an offensive line, you're nothing. You're nothing. And they are not consistent. They've been doing well so far against teams under 500 on this 3-game winning streak. But against teams with heavy defenses like Washington, with a good front four and good linebackers, we've been poor. We've been poor against them. So that's what scares me. How far the night? Hey, DCFE in 1973. What's up, man? I can't see them realistically. I can't see them going far. They don't have an offense. They have a good defense though, but they have a really good defense, but they don't have an offense to make up for it. So, and I know defense wins championships, but they don't have a lot of playmakers. They rely on their front four. You get what I'm saying? They have okay linebackers too. So they don't have really just an awesome secondary that can make plays. So they can only go so far with having a good defense. In order for defense to win ball games, you have to have playmakers. You have to have Ray Lewis's and Ed Reed's back there, and Deion's and Darren Woodson's and Brock Marion's and guys like that, Rod Woodson's, Charles Woodson's, guys like that, Revis's, and guys that play on the ball. Yeah. Wow. But I mostly wanted to just get off my chest how I've been feeling about the Cowboys in a whole, not just Kellen Moore getting his extension. I wanted to, I've been saying in my videos up until now about how I felt about this team and how they're on this the reason why they're on this 3-game winning streak. And I like it. I've been enjoying it because they've been showing some signs of life. But I'm just deep down or in the back of my mind, it's a little too late. And I'm tired of it being too little too late. I want to be 11-1 or, I want to be, I want to have a good record. I want to, you get what I'm saying? I want to be one of those teams that are 12-2 or, why can't we be one of those? Where we don't have to worry about another team or losing to get in there. I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it, Question. Michael, what's up, man? Question. If you was the GM hired for next season, what would be first order of business for this team? It'd be fire myself as GM. Nah, if I was Jerry. Nah, because Jerry's the GM. My first thing would be on defense. First, Mike Nolan would probably be the first casualty out here because a true defensive coordinator would be able to use what he has. A true domino player. Have you ever played with an experienced domino player? Didn't have nothing in his hand, but was able to still get back in the game with nothing. Yeah. Yeah. A true domino player or a poker player or whatever would have nothing to work with and would still sneakingly find his or her way back into the game. And hold them dominoes like this, be looking like, damn. And you got big 6 and big 5 over there and all that stuff. You got everything. But he got the opposite. And he has to really come back off of fundamentals. And I'm still, and even though he's adjusted last week, they did a good job against the Eagles. But I can't put too much stock into that because they're the Eagles. They're under 500, just like we are. And, all these teams under 500, he hasn't been able to use what he has and make it great. And that's what good coaches can do. They can use what they got and be like, okay, my scheme still is unstoppable. I don't have this, I don't have that, but I can put this and that in a good position to make plays. And this and that will be able to adjust and use his awareness wherever I put him. You get what I'm saying? So I'm still seeing fundamental issues on defense. I'm still seeing missed tackles. I'm still seeing tackles that could have been made in the backfield and the running game. I'm still seeing the interior defense getting slaughtered. Teams can beat us by just running. If the Eagles would have kept running, I don't know why they stopped running, but if they would have kept running on us, they probably would have beat us. But that's all you got to do, really. Just run up the middle, run up the middle, which the middle is supposed to be impossible to get through. Back in the day, the middle was dangerous. Ray Lewis, Mike Singletary, guys like that, Ken Norton, all them guys, they dared you to run through the middle. They were like, man, you run through the middle, you're going to get your head took off. Our guys, shit, they step aside. Here you go. Here's 5 yards. Appreciate it. Yeah, you can go ahead and take it. I'm just saying, man, running through the middle up the gut back in the 80s, 90s will get your head ripped off. Not against the Cowboys. That's how you gain that's how you get first downs. And back then you had to pass to get first downs. You really couldn't run unless you had a Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith or, somebody like that back there. But against this defense now, shit, all you got to do is run up the middle. Well, I think everybody is counting. Dave, I think everybody is counting on your gut feeling. Trust me. I think everybody is counting on your gut feeling. But yet that would be my first move, is to work on this defense. And it would be a different coordinator. Yeah. And obviously, draft picks and personnel. Got it. We ain't got no dogs. Randy Gregory has done okay. I don't know what happened to Alden Smith. At the beginning of the year, Alden Smith was on fire. Y'all remember that? Remember that guy? But he just slowly faded away. And, I can't remember the last time he got a sack. Law, we all know. I don't know. I haven't seen Law. Law's done some pretty good things every now and then. He does do things without having to do things. I have went back and watched film and watched him, and he draws the double teams and things like that. Okay, cool. But the numbers aren't there that we wish he could get. I love to see sacks. I love to see strip sacks. He's been doing good against teams under 500 without an offensive line, being able to take advantage of that. But the good teams is what scares me. Oh, Cowboys 1990. Appreciate it, bro. What's up? I would definitely fire Mike Nolan as well. Our first round pick should be either O-line position. Yeah, I agree. you can never go wrong getting recycling offensive line, because you got to keep that rotation going. We need DT and corners. I agree with the DT. Diggs, I think, is going to be a great corner in this league. I like his presence. I like his agility, his speed. He's a rookie, and he's already doing pretty good things. He's got picks this year, so I like Diggs. I think we're okay. Cheeto is not consistent, but you're never going to have two good corners. I've learned that. There's always going to be that one side of it. Even back in the day when we had Dion, we had Dion on one side and Larry Brown or Kevin Smith on the other. And they always picked on that side with Larry Brown or Kevin Smith on it. They were okay. They were physical, but they weren't shutdown corners. Everybody isn't blessed to be a shutdown corner. I think Diggs will get there. Not Dion status or Rod Woodson status or anything, but he'll be close to that level. He'll be close to that level. But that other side is never going to be consistent, because you got to remember, the better they play, the more money you got to pay them. And the Cowboys don't like to pay the defensive players, especially secondary guys. They rely on the front seven, which hasn't worked. The front seven hasn't worked, so. Cheeto is physical. I agree with that, Warren. Cheeto is good. Just needs to. Yeah, that was one play against the Eagles last week where he looked back at the ball and he was there. Cheeto. I like Cheeto. He's really physical, but he tends to fall for the fakes at times, and let him get past him. But he needs to focus on looking back at the ball a little bit more. I think he's a little bit better than last year, but he's still not. I think Diggs, even though he's a rookie, I think Diggs is a better corner than Cheeto. All right, DCFN, I'm right behind you, bro. It's 1973. I'm right behind you, dog. Kellen will not help us. I can't go as far as saying that, but we'll see. I just think Kellen, his play calling is off of who's on the field. And when we had Dak, it was a rhythm. So he had to kind of really imagine being an offensive coordinator. Imagine, just put yourself in Kellen's shoes, and you got Barry Sanders back there, who didn't need an offensive line, or you got Emmitt Smith back there, who's the all-time leading rusher. Record would never be broken. Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders were two different type of backs. Barry Sanders was more of a human joystick. He didn't need an offensive line. He had the agility and speed to get away from guys. He had a Bo Jackson, Earl Campbell-ish, Walter Payton-ish way about him. Emmitt Smith was a smart back. He could break tackles. He was balanced. Have you ever played Mario Kart? You got Bowser, he's the strength guy. He's the brute guy. He has a slow start, but once he gets going, he run your ass over. You got Toad, who's fast but weak. And you got, so on and so on. Then you got Mario, he's balanced. He's got all the attributes in the row. That's the way Emmitt Smith was. He wasn't the fastest thing in the world, but he had just enough speed and agility to get through them holes. He was a smart back. He had the best offensive line, but he still had to run the ball. He still had to perform and execute. They had different attributes, just like Zeke and Pollard. I've said this a million times, Zeke and Pollard. Zeke said, okay, y'all think Pollard? What? Zeke showed, that was a little bit of 2016 Zeke last week. So, but that was against a team under 500. So there's so many different ways you can look at the game, man. Yeah, there you go, Thomas. Perfect. That's what I left out. Emmett had vision too. He had vision. Yes, sir, he did. He did. But yeah, every player is different. And as a coach, you have to find that different and make it stronger. You have to find that different and make it work for the game plan. Cowboys Corner is in the house. What's up, dog? Hey, this is my brother, man. You fellow roundtable, former roundtable buddy. Cowboys Corner, formerly known as Dallas Cowboy Football News. Him and Cowboys Blog have a show together, the Frisco Report. Great show, one of the best. Make sure y'all show him some love, man. Go subscribe to Cowboys Corner, man. Yeah, I was talking about the three-year extension with Kellen Moore. I would like to know how you feel about that, but as well. And I talked a little bit about the direction this team has gone this season and why they're putting us in this predicament as fans once again at the last minute trying to get into the playoffs. So he said, what a bad. Wow. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, like I said, that's what this channel is about. I let everybody speak their minds. Everybody has differences of opinion, that's his opinion. I'm kind of like about it. So I don't know how to feel about it. Wow. I got one guy saying this. Mr. Cox, Kellen Moore has already been handpicked by Jerry Jones for head coach. Wow. And that's the problem with Jerry. No disrespect to Kellen, but you can't already make that decision. Okay. All right. See? Difference in opinion. Everybody, Robbie, what you got, man? 1983 years is nothing for Jerry Jones. He'll hire a new person in a minute. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep. Wow. Second person that said this, what Mr. Cox said. Do you think, JC Forever says, do you think Jerry's setting up more to be a future head coach? I don't. I don't know. I can see why you say that or think that way, though. I don't see why not, because he's kind of like family. They know him. He can puppet, sit over here, do this, do that, And once again, you know what I mean? Yeah, Mark Holmes is live right now, I think, doing a video. I think he would have looked live right at the same time I did. I'm not sure. Stevie Mack, 23. Cowboys Corner said he took the words right out of his mouth. Said the same thing a while ago, Rob. Kellen is the new Garrett. Wow. Being rushed to the top before they can even. Whoa. Strong comment. Yeah, solid comment right there. Appreciate that, Stevie. Solid comment right there. Yep, I think that's what everybody, that's the direction everybody's going in with this move right here, with this 3-year extension. Oh, hey, appreciate you, man. I feel you, dog. Go ahead, man. Because it's hard to get up. Hey, make sure y'all get out in time for the game now. Tell the pastor to hurry up. Hurry up, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, okay, he's live right now. Okay, cool. Doing his thing over there. He probably got about 900 people in his live stream. Shit. Mark Holmes is a good dude. He's a good dude. He's all right. He's pretty good. Good guy. Nothing against any other Cowboy filmmakers. Everybody's doing their thing. Everybody has a different style, different flow. You know, God bless them. They might be tanking. They might be tanking. Time is it, man? I got to get up out of here, man. It's 10:36. Yeah, Mark Holmes is the godfather, but Shango is the GOAT. Shango started this. What are my thoughts on extension? Okay, I'm about to get off, but I got mixed emotions about it. I can't blame everything that's happened this season on Kellen Moore, or from 2018 to now. Let me just say that he's done some okay things. Play calling has gotten a little better with time with him. My only issue, what I already described at the beginning of the show, was the red zone play calling, the goal line. We get a little stupid. You know how we get all the way downfield and kick a field goal? That's what bothers me about Kellen. I can't really blame all of that on Kellen. That's a lot of the players. We just don't have the offensive line to power push into the end zone and goal line and make things be creative in the red zone. And that's where your brain has to be really on the swivel and creative, is in the red zone, because you're closer. It's a shorter field. The defense gets better in the red zone because it's a shorter field to cover. You get what I'm saying? They don't have to cover that far. It's really tight. The window is tighter. You know, every pass you throw, it has to be accurate. Every run you make has to be precise. You know, that if you're going to throw a fade route in the back of the end zone, it has to be perfect to where the defender can't get to it. So the window is a lot tighter. So the play calling is a little bit, So that's the only issue I got with him, but it's not all his fault. Cowboys Corner said we're 28. See what I'm saying? That's what kills us right there. That's what kills us. Yeah, that's almost last. That's almost dead last. It's only 32 teams in the NFL. Shit. And 28, I mean, that's not far. Look at this, guys. Look at that. I so miss him too. He was very consistent in the red zone. He was forgotten about. He would stand down and block, do a delayed route, and then at the last minute, he'll break out on the route, on the post or something, or a 5-yard and out, wide open, Jason Witten. Remember that? Remember that. Oh, Romo to Witten or Dak to Witten. Oh, them were the good old days, man. Jason Witten was a chain mover. 3rd and 7. There you go. See, we went away from that. Thomas Garrett said it's putrid. I ain't heard that word in a while. What do I think about the Eagles sitting 9 players? They are not activating. I think they're doing it on purpose. They already know their season is over, so they want to make somebody else's life a living hell and take somebody to hell with them. Pull somebody down with, they're going. Let me take you with me. Kind of like that. That's how I feel about it. Cowboy, yeah, that's true too. You're right. That's a good point. That's exactly right. But the play calling, though. But Witten was a good route runner too. You know, Schultz isn't quite there yet. I mean, he's almost, but Jarwin was almost there. You know, but now we got Schultz. Schultz is a third string tight end, but second string now that Witten's gone. But it is what it is. Yep. Guys, I got to get out of here, man. I didn't mean. It's almost an hour, 54 minutes. I appreciate y'all joining me, man. I just wanted to kind of shoot an update out there. Y'all probably already knew, but yeah, Kellen Moore's getting a 3-year extension. So we'll see. I think we can work with it. I think that's something you can work with. The main focus for us guys, if we go to the playoffs or if we don't go to the playoffs, our main focus is offensive line and defense. Yeah, that's our main focus. I think if we have the personnel, Kellen Moore, we can make Kellen Moore look good. Yeah. If we have the personnel, if we have a strong offensive line, we can make him look good, get Zeke back on track and Pollard as well. And then the defensive line, work on that in the offseason. If you got to draft a monster in the draft or free agency, we need to have somebody to clog up that middle. We have to make running up the middle dangerous again, like it used to be back in the 80s. Because if you in the 80s and the 90s, because if you ran, what Thomas say, me and Thomas agreed on this. If you ran up the middle in the 80s and the 90s, you got your head taken off. That was a no-no. You knew they designed run plays to go outside. But the Cowboys, for some reason, teams tend to beat us running up the middle on us. Isn't that ass backwards? But I think that's our main focus. And probably a new defensive coordinator. But it's his first year too. So I don't know, but I would like to see somebody else in here because these fundamentals, we got to get these fundamentals down. We got to get these down. We got to get these fundamentals down. And we need a coach in here that's going to do that, that's going to exploit fundamentals. But that's all I got, guys. Got the Eagles. Got the Giants tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. This is a end of the season, like I said at the beginning of the video. This video should be titled because it makes you do that. It makes you go Make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up because you never know what the day is gonna bring you. Holla back at your boy. I'm out.